Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Stefan's Kitchen, and this week, let's cook traditional Newfoundland pea soup. Now, for us, we usually like to add in anything we have. Do you have any ham left over? Then add that to the pot. But typically we like to use something that we call salt meat, and usually we use beef, but pork riblet can be used as well. As you can see here, this is what salted pork riblet looks like. I previously boiled this for about an hour just to get some of the salt out. And the next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting in the split yellow peas. And we're going to just put that in some water, make sure they're completely submerged, about 2 or 3 times the amount of water. Boil them for about an hour before adding in your salt meat. And again, if you have your ham, you're going to add that in around the same time as well. Again, the peas have been boiling for about an hour. We're going to let this cook a little bit more, and of course we're going to give it a stir as well. We don't want nothing to stick on. We want this to go quite well, and I usually leave this on a medium heat so that the peas do not stick on. If your pot is a little low on water, don't be afraid to add a little bit more. Again, with salted meat, added water is always welcome, more or less. And now we're going to add in our vegetables. Unfortunately, I forgot to record putting in the onions, but everything else, as you can see, this is the turnip. Everything else I was able to record, I didn't forget about. So just in case you're wondering, take a medium to large onion, chop it up real nice and fine, and add it in with your peas and salt meat. When you put in salt meat, add in your onions. Next, as you can see, I'm adding in small slivers of carrot, and we put it in a bigger stock pot so I can put in my potato. Not turnip again, my god. But anyways, there, and we're going to let that cook until all the vegetables are pretty much soft and edible, because you don't want anything crunchy in your soup. It's not something that you really like. And as you can see, this is the finished product. Now again, this was more or less traditional. One thing that I forgot to do, or I shouldn't say that I forgot to do, that I didn't have the time to do, was the traditional doughboys, as we call them, which are basically dumplings that we put into the soup while it's boiling. And I'm sure that people have had dumplings before with like chicken and rice or chicken stew. And like I said, this is something that's very, very dear to us in Newfoundland. There's other parts of the world that just make yellow split pea soup, and they usually put in a little bit of ham, and that's pretty much it. We enjoy our vegetables. We're very big on the tube or root vegetables, I should say, such as turnip and potatoes and carrots. So that's pretty much it. So this is something that you can enjoy on a nice winter's day. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I will see you all soon for a new recipe. See ya!